Hello everyone, it's me, the Amazing World of Autistic Fanboy 2002 here. Today I'll be reviewing 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Came out this year, so last year, June 19th, 2025, we had the first part, and now we have the second part, which is The Bone Temple, and of course there's going to be a third part, so let's talk about the story. So it's set after the events of the first part of 28 Years Later. So Spike has now been abducted by the Jimmy cult, led by Jimmy Crystal, played by Jack O'Connell. So Spike, played by Alfie Williams, defeated one of the Jimmy cults, and then he became and joined them. And then Dr. Keelson, played by Ralph Fiennes, makes a friendship with that alpha, who she named it Samson, and then he treats it with a special medicine on Samson, and then Samson started to gain his human self again. So yeah, he felt like he's turned back to normal, and he starts to feel these memories when he was on the train, and then Samson encounters the infected that were on the train, and he decides to kill them one by one. And yeah, let's talk about the Jimmy cults. The character I absolutely despise is Jimmy Crystal. Oh my god, screw this character. He's an asshole. He wants to manipulate. He manipulated Spike and Telly, that girl that betrayed him. Yeah, Telly backstabbed Jimmy Crystal. I'm glad she backstabbed him because she knew that he lied to him all the time. All he did was manipulate her. Not only her, but he manipulated Spike as well. Which is a bit like William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's when he manipulated the souls of the children in the classic animatronics. Yeah, it's a bit like that. And it's a bit like in War for the Planet of the Apes, where the gorilla was manipulated by the Colonel, and he refused to hurt Caesar. But yeah, it's a bit like that. And yes, there's an ending which I don't want to give away because, like I say, I don't want to get into spoilers. So yeah, then the Jimmy cults were at a family house where the pregnant woman and the rest of the family were in, near the forest, and all of a sudden they were captured and tortured by the Jimmy cults. But then thankfully the son was broken free, and then one of the Jimmy cults was being killed by when he had the hook stabbed on the back of the head. Honestly, she deserves it. And then all of a sudden the boy managed to grab a canister, a flammable canister which you put on the barbecue, and he burned one of the Jimmy cults to death. Yeah, it's a bit brutal, really. Yeah, the kills in this movie are very brutal, I'm not going to lie. And I actually like this a lot more than the first part. And yes, thank God Jimmy Crystal got defeated. Honestly, he deserves it. And he was, yeah, but I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, I know this review has to be short, but despite all that, I give this movie 9 out of 10. So, thank you guys for watching my review on 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. And I'll see you guys in my next review coming really soon.